I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can call for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble.
All right, Coach, from the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the
Yo.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. John Brown. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard
base
line.
defense.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
I can barely hear you, son. I've been on that fucking fluid, boy. They've been beating my eardrums with that music.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season.
I'm gonna turn this shit all the way down.
Just a 1-yard
right
gain.
next to the fucking speaker, man.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back out
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
All night. I'm talking lit.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
What this nigga talking about? Watch these stick skills.
They keep it with Yeldon on 1st down. Not much there. Maybe
you see me playing?
as he's taken down at the 40.
I can't really hear you. I've been on that float, man. I can't.
You've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions. I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
I just told you I was on a float, nigga. What you think? I was throwing beads.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Roethlisberger
throwing beads,
the tight end Kelsey.
Throwing cups, throwing footballs, throwing
the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son.
It's kind of,
he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do.
Let's get in there, bro. 14-0.
Zone for a Buffalo touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, his 4th touchdown on the year. The Bills will add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
They're about to move.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Let's go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because they control the line of scrimmage. You control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
I guess it's, you don't have to put it on. Like if it's over there, you don't have to shit in it. If you're putting
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digit. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Giovanni Bernard. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, here's Yeldon. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And this should be the final play.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I fuck clean up just now.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's Muhammad.
They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Check 13. Check 13. Undercrush.
They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. T.J. Yeldon with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature. To go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Dalton here from the gun. He's going to air one out.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
There you go.
By Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll try the right side here with Yeldon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Which one is the better brother? Is it him
On second and a couple, Roethlisberger looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Really what's going on with his game plan, but
the Bengals drive about to get going. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Dalton. Nowhere to escape.
got a pass rush. By time.
They just gave up a
finally got a
not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot the last couple of games.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton able to hit Ross. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Bullock good on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
His numbers are worse.
Here's Roethlisberger. Ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Williams. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 17, Dalton flushed out right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
To throw here, Dalton. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Tight dog, what's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up?
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
Damn.
Nowhere to escape, and he
was on
goes
that
down.
shit, bro. That's what I be saying. Max protect them niggas on that.
A little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, echo. 52. Mike 52. Let's make these big.
Now Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete as well. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to.
What is my man doing back there, man?
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Cover
from
two
Bengal
press.
TD.
By
A.J. Green. As the first half is winding
man
down.
press.
As his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half.
Man, I don't give a fuck. I gotta see through over the top.
Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here.
That's part of you. Fuck your 80
scores
something.
together
85,
and
some
bunch
shit
them
like
up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
And that's caught inside the 30. So the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty.
And this one is right through.
Seen that shit ball.
And the Bills will add on to their lead. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Look at this shit, yo. Oh, that nigga took that to the house.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
Do a natural
forecast calling for more of the
cut.
same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
No bullshit. What you want me to do? Nigga burn a cover too, boy.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on first down, Dalton. Green brings it in. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Dalton, first and 10. Finding Green complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. And it'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. To throw on second and 6, Dalton.
Let me get it.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Cooper with number 2.
Cooper with number 2. Turn this one to the 30-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, boy, I ain't want to game it.
Roethlisberger will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
What you say?
Here's Roethlisberger. He'll let it go deep for Foster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Move! Recon, 132 fighter!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Dalton, they'll set up the screen here to mix it.
Good.
7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Andy Dalton now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And Dalton to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Throwing, Dalton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dalton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting here.
0.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Dalton.
Like a hoop.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
From the 22, Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one complete to Davis. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
93, 52, 93, 45.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Dancing to his left. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10, Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. This will be Dalton again. And Eifert has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is an even
under heavy pressure. And down goes Dalton on the sack. Jordan Phillips gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Open man Erickson. That's complete. A good pickup there. 21 yards. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. That's fielded in the end zone. big seam, and he might go all the way.
First one of the season, baby. First one of the season. You watching it? Is he watching?
He goes 100.
All right, nigga, I don't want to hear it. That's why you asked me what I'm doing.
And the Bills will add on to their lead. A big-time special teams play in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them. Anytime you feel a kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Got his man, it's Eifert. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. 1st and 10 for Dalton. And the catch good, it's Eifert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton.
This nigga still called it. This nigga's about to
It's
go.
a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more.
How does nigga keep getting burned? Even White. Nigga burned White.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play. Dalton to his favorite receiver, Green. 43 yards.
368.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens,
come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You watching this shit, man? Come on, 3 niggas tap it.
So the
and my nigga got this shit.
The football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They run for it with Mixon. And he didn't get there.
What up?
Knocked backwards
what up?
to the 2-yard line.
What up?
Mixon unable to find the goal line on 4th down.
What up?
And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back.
Caught Mixon, gun him down.
They begin with a run by Yeldon. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Toot it up. Toot it up. What you doing? No, you cannot hit my cup.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And I'd have just been upset, huh?
Extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Try, huh?
On 3rd down, Yeldon. So he got 3 in 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
20 run, 20 pitch. He lost balance. I don't know what I can do about that.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
Oh, my God.
This is caught inside the 15.
That nigga's in there.
A big play. Dalton to his favorite receiver, Green. 46 yards. To throw here.
That nigga, oh, he dropped out. Oh, my God, that nigga dropped out.
Green once again the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here you go, 368.
Throwing again. Dalton.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is
That's a 99. That's a 99.
And that should do it.
Let's go.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
You slow
And
motherfucker.
bring us all the way back out to midfield. Gosh, you
Toot it up.
last week and
I'm
this
tooted
week
up.
now. That's
What you doing? No, you cannot hit my
interceptions in this
blunt.
2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or
First one
maybe,
of the season. I
partner,
feel good.
is the confidence level in him
It
so
feels
high that
good.
they believe he'll get out of it
My
and make plays for them to win a game.
20.
They believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. But Charles, it's one thing.
It feels